shout out Ian Kinsler.
No.
Shout out Michael Young of the Rangers of 15 years ago.
No. Can I cuss on this?
Yes, you can. I'm
Nelson Cruz.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. No, actually, Ron Washington.
How we doing, everybody? This is Case from Q101. This is A Case For, a show in which I have coerced management and letting me talk to my favorite bands in the world. Normally, on this YouTube channel, you might see up-and-coming acts, people that haven't quite made it to Q101 yet that I so desperately want to hear on our airwaves. This band, as we sit here at the Aragon Ballroom for Q101's Twisted Christmas, have the #1 song and alternative as we record this. I am with Dexter and the Moonrocks. How are we doing, gentlemen? Please introduce yourselves.
We're doing good. I'm Ryan. I play lead guitar in Dexter and the Moonrocks.
Wonderful.
I'm Fox. I play the drums in Dexter and the Moonrocks.
Good. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chicago. I know it's very cold out. I apologize.
It is miserable.
But you guys, dare I say, red hot. Can we talk about 2024? We sit here December of 2024. This will be out about a week after we record this, so still towards the end of the year. Take me through what it was like being in Dexter and the Moonrocks in January of this year, and now talk to me about how it's different in December. I would assume a little bit more traction, a little bit more fanfare. Maybe it's easier to go home for the holidays and tell your parents, like, hey, I'm in a successful rock and roll band now.
It's definitely been a transitional period. It's been a blur. The year started off hopeful, and we were excited, and we've done far more than we expected to already this year. And yes, the holidays are a lot easier. So, I mean, just all questions now around Christmas, but you go.
Oh, okay.
I like that, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
good.
Sick. I think we just wake up in the morning every day and we piss excellence, and that's just something that we've grown accustomed to here over at Dexter and the Moonrocks. If you're not first, you're last, and I think that's something very important to us. And I don't know. This year's been great. We've been super blessed and super lucky, and now we're just hoping it sticks and we're not one-hit wonders.
Well, I'm so glad you mentioned that, because, again, right now you guys are #1 on the alternative charts, and the modicum success that I've had in my life, because it's been mostly failures from here, but whenever I do something well, it doesn't feel good to me. Even though it's all the things that I'm aspiring to do, I now feel the weight of expectation on my shoulders. I'm like, well, I can't just do this once. I have to continue being good. It's exhausting. When you guys got the call that you guys had the #1 song, was it a sigh of relief in this moment of joy, or was it like, oh my God, we have to keep doing this now?
Wasn't a sigh of relief. It was exciting, and we were proud, but I speak for myself when I say it was a brief moment, and then that did set in.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. I mean, it's good to feel pressure to keep being good, So
absolutely.
That sunk in quickly, but it's a challenge we're looking forward to.
Good. I like that.
We're big sports guys, so I don't know if you've seen that video of Kobe when they're like, "You're up 2 games, you're not smiling." He's like, "Job's not finished. Job's not finished." And I think we're gonna be happy wherever we end up and stuff like that. But I think obviously the job for us is to just create something that millions and millions of people can latch on to, and eventually, hopefully, maybe play a stadium or 2 or something like that. And so that's something that I think it's a milestone on the journey that we're really grateful for. But we're still kind of going to try and better ourselves and make really good art and keep trying to do that. And I don't think we're going to pursue #1s per se. We just want to make good music, and hopefully, it'll be good enough that people like it. So.
Absolutely. Can we talk sports for a second?
Yes.
Who are our teams? Who do we like?
I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm a Cowboys fan.
You're in a relationship with
Yes,
them. It's an abusive
situationship.
relationship. It's a tough one, but
Yes.
you're locked in.
Yes, for life. And then,
that's really. I'm sorry to hear
but,
that.
Yeah, it's tough. Even more so Dallas Mavericks, though.
Okay, all right.
So
Well, congratulations on your finals appearance last year.
Don't go there, man. It's still fresh. Still a fresh wound. So.
You guys got Kyrie to act normal for a few months. That was a nice change of pace.
So I'm weird. I don't have a team. I'll root for the Rangers because I grew up watching them.
Okay.
But every year, I love stories, and I love players that can leave legacies. That's kind of why I love doing music, is the idea of leaving an impact on the world. And so I root for who's got the best story, right? So right now, Bengals fan, because I like Joe Burrow.
Absolutely.
Rooting for the Lions. That's that's where I'm going there. But baseball, it's kind of the Phillies, because I want Bryce to get his first one because I like him. I like Trey Turner. Just it depends on when the Pirates were doing really good at the beginning of the year, I was a Pirates fan.
Absolutely.
So I just like good ball. That's what I root for.
Love it.
So yeah.
I love that for you guys. Love the Texas Rangers. Shout out Nelson Cruz. Shout out Ian Kinsler.
No.
Shout out Michael Young of the Rangers of 15 years ago.
No. Can I cuss on this?
Yes, you can. I'm going to give you
fuck
permission
Nelson
to.
Cruz.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. No, actually, fuck Ron Washington because his bitch ass. If you're listening to this, Ron, I love you. Also, Nelson Cruz, you are the GOAT. I'm so sorry, but his bitch ass should have put in a defensive replacement for Nelson Cruz with 2 outs in the World Series, and David Freese's bitch ass hit a bomb.
Hit a bomb. Yeah, a bomb.
And Nelson Cruz missed it. And the GOAT, one of the greatest Dominican players of all time, one of the greatest hitters of all time, Nelson Cruz, you couldn't make that catch. And it's not on him. It was on bad coaching. And we should have won a World Series. 10-year-old me went and cried that night because, So anyway.
How much of the Texas Rangers trauma has influenced your songwriting?
Move on.
Are there any songs about how the Rangers have ruined your life? And if not, may I make a suggestion?
No. We'll take suggestions, but I don't want to go there.
Absolutely. Well, I know you guys have to play a big show, so let me just ask a few more questions for you real quick. I feel like so much of this band is, yes, the tunes are awesome. They're absolutely fantastic. But there's this whole story about what you guys were doing before you were in a band. Can you shed some light on that for the Q101 audience real quick of where you guys came from?
Yeah. So, we're all from really, really small towns. And so small towns bring small jobs. No corporate, no office stuff. It's blue collar for the most part. I was doing concrete before this blew up.
Really? That sounds exhausting.
It was just me and my father-in-law taking on, and there's 3 of us, and just taking on the world. Staying in concrete and hurting ourselves every day. And my knees are ruined, and I'm 25 years old.
Really?
So it's awesome.
No, it sounds great.
Yeah.
You sound like a Rangers fan right now.
And then James and Ty, who couldn't make it, James was a fry cook, and Ty was in the oil field.
Really?
Smashing fingers and wrists every day. So
wow.
We're lucky we got out of it and still able to do this.
Yes.
So.
Pre-Moonrocks, what were we doing for work?
So I played baseball in college. That's why I'm so passionate about it. But I sucked. I was a Division I athlete. My position was left bench. Then I went and I coached baseball lessons at like a little hitting facility in Abilene, Texas. That's where I met them. And then so I was doing that, and I was in law school for 1 semester, and then I dropped out, and we all quit our jobs, and here we are. And that was like a year and a half ago.
And welcome to Q101's Twisted Christmas. That worked out quite well for you guys. 2 questions before we go. 1, when can we expect a full-length LP from Dexter and the Moonrocks?
Well, we all look ominously at the head of our label watching us do this interview. No, I think we've got another EP coming out that you'll find out the name of that soon. And then I think the next thing obviously is to do a full length. But I think in this day and age, there's like a fine line between wanting to get stuff out for your fans and also trying to figure out who like you are.
Yeah.
And trying to continue, like, as you're a small band, to continue to, like, feed the machine and keep putting stuff out. And so we're trying to balance that line and see what we can do. And, we're still working on songs that were written 5 years ago that we were like, these fucking suck. And now we're bringing them back, and we're like, oh, maybe we can fix them. So
absolutely. All right, final question before we go. A lot of this band, from what I understand, was greatly influenced by listening to grunge records in your parents' basement, growing up in this alternative music landscape and trying to find your own sound. For the new generation out there, people younger than us, because we're spry young men, but you're 16 to 21-year-olds, let's say, what is the one album, and I want an answer from each of you, that you recommend they go down into their basement, they listen to this album, and they let this shape the next formative years of their life?
Wow. Grunge record?
Anything.
Okay, 1. I get 1.
You get 1.
For me, as a guitar player, it's Siamese Dream.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That it didn't shape me, but helped me realize that I do belong in music. Because I taught myself how to play guitar for the most part, and was writing riffs, and then discovered that album and realized, like, you can get away with this, you can do this, and it can exist in a world. So I would say, as a guitar player, Siamese Dream.
There you go. By the way, you're playing the same venue as the Smashing Pumpkins are playing tomorrow. That's got to feel pretty good. One album for you, what is it?
Dirt, Alice in Chains. Here's what you should do, okay? If you're 18, if you're 16, if you hate your life, you hate your parents, what you need to do is you need to go into your bathroom, okay? You need to turn on the shower. You need to get into that shower fully clothed. You need to listen to Wood at least 7 times on repeat, then go and listen to that album top to bottom. After you're done with that, you need to go to Jar of Flies, and you need to listen to Nutshell 37 times and contemplate the meaning of life. And I think if you did that, you'd wake up a better person. You might be really sad and depressed, but that's okay. And Dirt by Alice in Chains, best, hands down. I love Alice in Chains so much.
I have no notes.
Yeah.
What a perfect answer. Gentlemen, I love your band. I wish you the very best. Go listen to Dexter and the Moonrocks. I'm on Instagram @_Case Lowe. That is CASELOWE. New episodes of A Case For every Monday on Q101's YouTube channel. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and wish
Ring the bell.
Dexter and the Moonrocks the best.
You got to ring the bell for notifications, by the way, okay? And you can find us at @_Moonrocks on all platforms. We're on MySpace, Google Drive, YouTube. We're not on MySpace. I'm going to make us a MySpace. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, come see us in concert, buy our merch. It's super cool. And give us your money. We love you so much. And shout out Q101.